Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Athletics. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today on the hill, Bryce Elder. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Elder fires. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here it comes. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Muncy went deep in his most recent game. And that one in the air center field. Robert on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Take a look at the lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, SEA-A.Desclafani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Ball one there. Swing and a ground ball. McNeil gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
That one missed. One out, bases empty. Liner, base hit. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, and no one can get there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The American League leader in RBIs this year. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Man on second, two down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Top of the second. Here's Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
First pitch, not close. Elder, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. One out in the second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael A. Taylor now at the plate. Going one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Sends it to first. He's out. Two down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Mike Tauchman. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed just so you can, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barker. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Tattooed and gone. A solo shot. His 13th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And a foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Heineman down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Ahmed Rosario. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And
That's
another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Rip to right, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 9. Center fielder.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. First offering misses badly for ball 1. DeSclafani throws over. Rosario dives back in. Rosario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The A's get 1 on this homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mike Tauchman. Elder back to work. Tachman
1-0.
getting the start in right. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first.
Out.
One up, one down.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9th, catcher Tyler Heineman.
And now for Seattle, Tyler Heineman. Out towards left center. Schwarber in pursuit. And makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Romy Gonzalez.
Romy Gonzalez.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
DeSclafani winds and deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Doubled in his first AB. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
No balls. 2 strikes.
To the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first.
He's out.
And that ends the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they're on top 1-0. On to the 4th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Trey Turner. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Max Muncy. Fastball right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, Designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Here's Trout. And the slider just misses. In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. First time up, he grounded to third.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder,
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. McNeil, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Time called.
Time.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Double-barreled
ball,
action
1
in the
strike.
bullpen. Joey Lucchesi getting loose out there. Baraki also getting ready. Ground ball could be 2. The underhand flip. He's in there.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Bryce Elder will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Hunter Stratton gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Kike Hernandez at the plate.
No balls, 1 strike.
swing and a drive deep right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Heineman flied to left his first time. Now that's smacked to right center. And it's into the gap. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Top half of inning number 4. This one smacked out to left center. Lunges, but can't make the catch. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Man at first. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal. 2 outs. On the ground right side. Simeon toss over to first. And that is the inning. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mariners 7 and the A's 1. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber. And that one fouled off.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The throw to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
2-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here is Gary Sanchez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. That one drifts inside. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Yeah.
Slider clips the zone. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
And a bat
0-2.
like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. The A's strand 1. They're down 7-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. High fly ball out towards left center. Robert moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. The Mariners up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
And up next for Seattle, Jeff McNeil. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Michael A.
And the batter now, Michael A. Taylor. They say you win.
No balls, one strike.
On the ground, out to short. On to Semien, and that is the inning. One left for Seattle, and they're on top 7-1. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario.
Right fielder Ahmed Rosario.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Robert swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Gonzalez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Outside
Ball
low. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the
1
changeup.
ball,
Filthy
2 strikes.
changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Stratton back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball,
Tauchman gets
2
his lead at
strikes.
first with nobody out. And there's a ball. That's
Ball,
inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That one hit to right. Rosario puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
1-0.
no strike.
Perdomo, 25 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Outside with a breaking ball. Right through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Turner for one, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
DeSclafani checks on first. Schwarber back in standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Next one misses, and a count now even up.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Lucchesi.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
On the ground to 3rd, Barker. Tosses across to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's Mike Trout. And ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jaden Hill up and loosening in the pen. On the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Josh Bell at the plate now. In the air, right field. Rosario makes the catch, and that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brock Stewart.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have
headed towards the corner. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Simeon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Next up for the A's, Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. 1 out and a runner at second. And that drops in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 outs. So here's Robert now. His righty-lefty splits there. And takes low for ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. McNeil gets it to first. And they take care of Robert for the out. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 1. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. 1 for 3. Line to left and foul ball. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Tauchman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got it. He's out. Inning over on the strikeout. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And misses inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground right side. McNeil gets it to
That's
first. One up, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Ball
Inside.
one and a pitch inside. The M's up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the outside corner, that's strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away now.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Tap foul at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jaden Hill.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Tyler Heineman getting ready to hit. That misses the zone. Ball one. Hill, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Garcia getting ready to go. That's to third. Barger throws to second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Trey Turner now.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the A's 1. New pitcher for the Mariners, Brooks Raley. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. That's in there. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one. And
first offering is fouled off. Raley is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases. Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
That misses. Now 1-2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Taylor sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
So they're down to their final out. Marcus Semien now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. Next up for the A's, Ahmed Rosario. In there at the knees.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Semien stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, the 4th inning proved to be the real turning point. They looked locked in at the plate after that first time through the order where it just seemed that they were off balance a little bit. But once they started really recognizing the pitches, everything started to click.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.